What is going on, guys? Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I am going to break down Robert Saleh's press conference. He spoke to the media and was asked a lot about this New York Jets offense, expectedly so, right? They score 6 points. They have 3 touchdowns in their last 4 games. That's going to come up. The offense, the quarterback, the offensive coordinator, all these things are going to come up during a press conference, and really no one should be surprised that it did. His response was kind of expected. But still doesn't sit right the same way that it always does. And again, I would consider myself a Robert Saleh fan. I think he's done a pretty good job, but it's just the answers sometimes they get you. So, asked about if they're considering making a quarterback change, he shot that down very quickly.
Are you considering that at all, or is Zach your guy?
No, because it'd be one thing if it was just him, right? It is the easy thing to do. He's the most, him and the play caller are the two most visible things. So when things aren't good, it's easy to blame them, right? It's easy to blame the people who are most visible to the camera. But it's important to keep the main thing, watch the tape, look at the breakdowns, whether it was on the offensive line, at an execution standpoint, play call standpoint. There's a bunch of different reasons, and obviously they also get paid, so they did a lot of really good things too. But if it was just him, it would be something that would be worth discussing. But this is a collective issue that we all need to get on the same page with. It's whether it's drop balls, players being where they're supposed to be, executing the way we need to execute, calling plays that need to be called, putting players in the positions they need to be put into. That's all of us. And yes, he has a lot of things that he needs to improve on. And I know he understands that, but at the same time, this is collective.
It would be one thing if it was just him. I understand where he's coming from on that, because as I've said in my videos yesterday, earlier today, on the podcast coming out tomorrow, that's already been recorded, it is not all Zach Wilson. It's not all Zach Wilson. But he is a part of the reason why they're struggling on offense. And the quarterback and the offensive coordinator are going to get significant blame if you are that bad on the offensive side of the ball for as long as they have been. This is not a new issue. This is something that has happened time and time and time again with this team and with this quarterback, and now with 2 different offensive coordinators. It happened with Mike LaFleur, and it's happening again with Nathaniel Hackett. And who knows, maybe neither of those offensive coordinators are any good. I don't think Nathaniel Hackett's a great offensive coordinator. Mike LaFleur, who knows? Maybe he's not going to be a great offensive coordinator. He's still a young guy. I'm sure he's going to get jobs again, and he's linked up with Sean McVay in Los Angeles. I get it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he's not the answer. Maybe he is no good. But the quick dismissal of the thought of maybe making a change at the quarterback spot is what I think rubs me the wrong way with his answers. It's so matter of fact, and it's so like, this is it. It's this or nothing. For that not to even be a thought is I think bizarre, but even potentially maybe even more bizarre is the refusal to elevate Trevor Siemian to be the backup quarterback. People want to debate whether Trevor Siemian or Zach Wilson is better. I think Trevor Siemian is definitely better than Tim Boyle. I don't think anyone could make that argument or have that debate. The refusal to elevate Trevor Siemian. So in Siemian's last 5 starts dating back to the 2021 season, one of those starts was against the New York Jets, by the way. 9 touchdowns to 4 picks, 220.6 yards per game. Is he a starting quarterback in the NFL? No, he's not. He's a backup level quarterback in the NFL. But you should be able to turn to your backup quarterback if you need to. And what the Jets have shown time and time again with Tim Boyle here is that there is not even a thought of going to the backup quarterback. It is, we are going to ride it out. We're going to sit there and wait for something to change. We think it might change. It could. It could change. Maybe it clicks. Maybe it goes and everything goes in the right direction for Zach Wilson. Maybe. crazy things happen, man. That's life. That's the NFL. Weird stuff happens. But I would feel personally more comfortable with having Trevor Siemian be the potential backup option over Tim Boyle. And who knows? I would really, we already know that Zach Wilson's going to start against the Raiders, but would you have a short leash? If they go 3 and out 4 times to start the game, is just going to continue to ride it out and be like, hey, scored 10 points. Unfortunately, didn't win the game. Lost 13-10. And yeah, that stunk. But I don't know, man. Weird presser today. Just weird vibes. I'm tired. I'm just tired of talking about this. I thought we were done with this in 2022. I feel like I'm reliving the 2022 season all over again. It's right back to where we were a year ago, fighting about who the quarterback should be. Is it Zach Wilson? Is it Mike White? Whose fault is it? Is Mike LaFleur at fault? Is it the offensive line? Is it the weapons? Is it this? Is it that? Whatever it is, it's not good enough. And it sucks that they are wasting an elite level defense because they can't figure it the hell out on the offensive side of the ball. That's going to do it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you next time.